So then guys, this is the 310 service going from Worcester to Clifton-on-Teme, and this is operated by Aston's coaches. The first part of the video is covered from the 296 video from when Aston's did the service at the time, because as you know the 296 is now run by Diamond Bus. So Diamond Buses now do the 296, which is the Worcester to Bewdley. So we are just heading out to the Worcester bus station, and we are heading towards Clifton-on-Teme. So Clifton-on-Teme, we are heading for, and as you know, this is a Enviro 300. Now there's not many of the Enviro 300s left now in service. Only Aston's is the last remaining company in the West Midlands I know that still has these type of Enviro 300s, which are like these set. There is still some at Diamond Tividale, but however the front is like the ideal Enviro 200s. So the Enviro 300s, this body, are no longer with Diamond. So anyway, we're now crossing over the River Severn, so we're going to be crossing the River Severn, and we are going to be heading past the university, because as you know the 310 does go past the Worcester University, and then it goes a different route, so it doesn't follow the 296. It then goes on towards the Martley way, so it goes towards Martley. So we'll be heading towards Martley, and we'll be going towards Clifton-on-Teme. Now I'm hoping to cover the 310 in the flesh very soon, but I'll have to find out if it interworks with another service, but I'm not 100% sure. Otherwise I can just use this as an example of the service, so I will let you all know when I can do it or not. So we are now heading along, so we're just now at the on the other side of the river, so we're going to be crossing on the roundabout, and we're going to be turning to the right. So we're now heading to the right, and then we are going to be heading towards the university way. So then, as you can tell, we're on the A44. So the A44 is the road we are just coming along, so we're just about to turn to the right. So we'll be going down the Henwick Road, so we're going down Henwick Road. So this is going to be the Henwick Road that's going to take us down towards the Worcester University. So we'll be going towards the Worcester University before we go round to Martley. So we'll be heading towards Martley, and then we'll be coming towards the level crossing. So there will be a level crossing coming up next. So the level crossing is going to be on our approach next. So here we go. So we'll be heading towards the level crossing. So then guys, we are nearly on our way towards Worcester University area, and then after Worcester University we're going to carry on with the journey, and then we'll switch to virtual journey. And once we get to the virtual journey, we will then be proceeding towards Clifton-on-Teme. So we'll be on our way to Clifton-on-Teme on the service 310. So I just hope that you are all well and looking after yourselves. Now we are doing really well, keeping the YouTube channel afloat, as we need to keep the channel afloat, as I'm so happy to hear some good subscribers. We just reached 862, so that is brilliant. 862. So we are going to keep the channel going, and we will, as always. So as you know, Aston's no longer do the 294 and 296 because they're now operated by Diamond. So we'll be heading towards Martley on the B4204 via the Shelsley Walsh. Also via the Firs, the Elgar route as well. So that will be taking us off the A443, as that will carry on towards Tenbury Wells. So that's going to carry on towards Tenbury Wells, and that will be done at another time. So we'll be doing that at another time. So anyway, here we are now at the university. So as you probably knew at the time, they were changing drivers here, because as you know, drivers used to change over at this spot here when Aston's did it, but however drivers now change at Stourport-on-Teme due to the fact that's now operated by Diamond Bus. When Coniston Coaches did the service, they changed the drivers at the Stourport Tesco supermarket. So it has been about, and when it was Diamond originally, when it was numbered the 295, drivers changed over at the drivers changed over at the Kidderminster bus station, because it used to run into Kidderminster when it was numbered the 295. The 296 was actually made up from Coniston. So we're now proceeding along, so we shall soon be heading along. So we're going to be heading towards our turn-off point to go towards Martley. So then, here we are. So then, guys, here we go. We are just now heading out of Worcester now. So we're going down the Martley Road. So this actually takes the competition with the 31A half, partially, but we're heading out of Worcester. So we're leaving the lovely city centre behind. So just gone past the pylons, which are small with 3 arms. Those were Worcester was actually the first location I've come across with those type of pylons, to be honest, because I've never seen anything like them before. The first time I saw them was over Worcester way, and then next came along Wolverhampton, and I've seen some up in Stafford. Also saw some down the motorway, which was smaller size. Also saw some down in Oxfordshire, Drayton, and then saw some over by Birmingham International Airport, in the Coleshill area, and then started to see some down in Bridgewater area, which is Somerset, heading down towards Devon. Also saw some near Torquay, and also down near Poole. Also saw some in Longbridge on the South Birmingham region, in Northfield, which are actually also over Frankley and Bartley Green. So we're now in Lower Broadheath. So this is Lower Broadheath. So we are heading away from Worcester now. So of course there's a church around here, a nice classic church. So, and now we're coming in towards Peachley. Now I wonder if peaches come from here, but I don't think so. But even though it is home of peaches, though. So just going through the Lower Broadheath. So this is the B4204. So we're heading outwards. So we're heading towards Martley. So it's a 32-minute journey. Oh, where are we now? This is also parting with Worcestershire. I'm hoping to cover this very soon. So anyway, this is Kenswick. So we're now at Kenswick. Hopefully I could do this very, very soon in the flesh, but I'll just have to let you all know, guys, when I can do it. But I won't do it like on the same day as the 308, because due to the fact I've got to make sure that's done properly first, and then I'd film that, then I'd film the 308 when I do the 310 without filming, because due to the fact I have to watch my camera because of the storage I've got. So I'm hoping to try out the 310 and the 308 which are run by Astons. So I'm hoping to travel on more of the Astons routes in the not too distant future. I'm really looking forward to travelling on Astons, because I know Astons have got some good routes in Worcester to try. And they do have some brilliant routes, and I'm hoping to travel on them in the near future. So we are just now heading down the B4204. So we're now coming to Witchingford. So this is Witchingford. So we're now in Witchingford. So we're just by the Cobb House Countryside Park. So I'll have to find out. So I'll let you all know, guys, when I do, if there is going to be a chance of me doing the 310s. So we're now heading into the lovely countryside now. So this is a lovely countryside. I'm hoping to travel on more of the Astons bus services in the near future. So as you might know, it might not be accurate to get round some of these estates due to the fact that Google Maps don't allow you to go down there. It's like Google Maps doesn't allow you to go down most of the 31A route, especially going into the university grounds. And by the way, you're not allowed to film the university property, because due to the fact it's on private land, so it's private property, so you can't film areas, especially with hospitals. So anyway, we're now coming into Martley. So as you know, you're not allowed to film private property, because it is illegal to film private property, because due to the fact you need to get permission from the people who are on that property if you want to film. But however, public lands, it all depends, but however, public lands are publicly accessible. Everywhere is publicly accessible, some places. Anyway, it's a central garage here at Martley with the iconic London Underground roundels. Very interesting to see. So you've got Central there, which holds the London Underground roundel, which is also classed with the Central line. Then you've got Garage. Then you've got Garage there, which has the London Overground roundel, and Martley roundel, which is the DLR, the Docklands Light Railway. So it's really interesting to see a London Underground themed garage here in Martley. So I'm hoping to cover that in the flesh. Hopefully it's still got the roundels on when I do cover this area in the foreseeable future. So I am looking forward to travelling on more of the Astons routes in the foreseeable future. So we're now going down these little tight lanes. Sorry, I don't think I could. Sorry about that. But I'm hoping to cover this properly in the foreseeable future. So it has been. So as you know, we are doing really well. As you might have heard, Liz Truss has now become our Prime Minister to help the cost of living, because the cost of living crisis is going up. So it is going to be a bit of. So it was almost going to be a uncertain, difficult winter. But however, the fuel prices are starting to drop slightly, so we can get out of that mess, so we don't get in a big mess in winter. Because if you remember, the last two winters was difficult because of coronavirus, COVID. However, luckily I've had COVID now finally, so I don't need to worry about catching it, because winter would be a difficult moment for me to have it, due to the fact that it might be hard. So even though I had the flu at winter just gone, but you never know, it might have been COVID, but just not detected as COVID. The same went for Leicester in 2019, even though COVID wasn't around, but it did seem like I had signs of it, like a continuous cough. But however, my symptoms came to be a scratchy throat. But luckily, thankfully, I'm clear of coronavirus, COVID, so I can just carry on by doing things I love doing, and that's working on this successful YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we are nearly heading up towards Clifton-on-Teme. So we're heading up towards Clifton. So, as you know, the original 296 video will be deleted anytime soon. So I will let you know once I've deleted that, because I've just got to get some routes that fill the same corridor up. So I will delete that video as soon as possible once all these videos are on. So once those videos are on, I can that means I'll no longer be able to have the 296, the Aston's version, on my camera roll, because due to the fact I've got to free up some space for, hopefully, all being well, the 303 from Worcester to Kidderminster, the new one via there. So hopefully to cover that in the next upcoming week. So in this upcoming week, I'm hopefully all being well with the weather and myself. So hopefully we'll be doing the 303 and hopefully to do the 580 Kimber to Kidderminster. Otherwise I might be having a rest day, but I'll let you all know, guys. So here we go, guys. We are just now heading along. So we're now coming into Clifton-upon-Teme. So here we are, Clifton-upon-Teme, which is our terminus. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll look forward to see you again on the next video. On more exciting videos here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Thank you for watching.